This is a story with many facets.
T-minus 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This is the Jody and Scott Show.
Yeah, Jody and Scott Show. Howdy do. What's happening? If you're listening on a
Howdy do? Howdy do to you?
If you're listening on if you're listening on a cell phone or computer, wherever you're listening, be sure you're subscribed to the feed, whether that's through iTunes or through Stitcher or whatever. Just get signed up so this show gets delivered to you every single Tuesday night. But yeah, Scott, we're back. After a big week off, man. We're back.
Yeah, that week off was nice. It was actually fun to have dinner with you and your son and a gay man.
It's not that often that we get to hang out in the same city. It was so instead of doing a show, we hung out and had dinner. How boring are we?
We went to a very romantic dinner spot too. Why did we pick that again?
Oh, what's it called? Houston's or
Hillstone,
depending on which one you go to. No, we just wanted to go somewhere expensive, just really expensive. Just go in there and just be somewhere that we clearly weren't supposed to be.
I can still taste that $14 glass of wine on my palate because I am a whiny. You know what I mean? I am a whiny.
You're a wino? A
whiny.
Yeah, a whiny.
Is that what you call that?
So yeah, as a result, we just have tons of stuff to get to, right? Is that what is that what we have to say here?
This is exciting, Jody. I mean, something big happened to me, and I gotta say, I'm a little bit shy about it. At the same time, I'm explosively happy about this.
What is it? What happened?
Oh, you want to know now? I don't want to blow my load.
No, don't. You don't need to put it quite like that. But what? I mean, so give us a little tease. What happened, and then we'll talk about it a little later.
Are you ready with that thing though? Are you ready, Jody?
Ready?
I got my first ever dick pic.
Your first ever dick pic?
That's right. And I'll tell you something, man. I am stoked about this.
All right, so
I'm dancing right now. Check this out. I'm looking at the dick pic too, and I'm not gay or anything like that, but ooh.
So
I guess you're vain.
So all right, I've noticed in my life recently an uptick in gay men hitting on me.
Woo!
All right, so it's happened recently. It's happened a number of times, but I've never.
I think I know why.
But I've never received like a dick pic before. I've never had one sent to me, and I've always kind of
flattered.
Well, I've always kind of wondered like, all right, so girls get...
By the way, gay guys are hitting on you? What are you, like an otter? Are you a bear? Like, what kind of gay guys, and what do they think you are?
I don't know. I'm like a skinny bear, I guess. I don't really...
You're like a, medium-sized bear? Because you're not fat.
I'm not fat, but I do kind of have, like, bear-like qualities. Maybe
you might
otter.
Be an otter.
So, do chicks...
Maybe a raccoon? A raccoon, maybe?
All right, so girls obviously get dick pics all the time, especially if they're hot. Does this thing work? Because I've never in my life sent a dick pic to a single person. Right? I've never done it.
I'll tell you this. I'm straight. The guy that sent it to me is gay. He thought I was gay, but yeah, I don't think a lot of dudes are getting laid off dick pics. In fact, we have a dick pic expert that's coming on the show here later tonight.
Oh, I'd like to really, really get inside.
It's a girl. By the way.
A female dick pic expert.
That's why I'm excited, because she's pretty hot too.
So do we talk about this gorilla baby thing? Like, it's obviously the story that has taken over the entire like news cycle, right? This 4-year-old baby.
Nobody cares about anything else except for this gorilla. Nothing else.
People are very upset that the gorilla was shot, and I understand. But is there any way to make this story entertaining, or is it just sort of like a sad thing that you just acknowledge and move on? Like, what is there?
I'm glad they're not showing the actual shooting, because there's video of that somewhere. I mean, they show all the kid stuff, and then there's no end to it. So, I mean, it's a really sad story. I mean, people talk about how mothers are dickheads for letting their kids jump into a cage. By the way, how the hell did that kid get all the way into that moat?
I really don't know.
It's like a 20-foot moat.
I don't know.
What the hell?
I don't know. And now people are like flipping. I guess there's just there's no way to make this entertaining. I feel like it's like a bad way to start the show. Maybe we should talk about something else.
Yeah, you brought it up, though.
I know. I wasn't sure if there was like a way to discuss it or not. Like, it just, and as I start talking about it, I'm like, God, it's just sad. Gorilla dead. Well, at least I guess the good part is the baby didn't die. I guess.
Oh, the baby's alive, so somebody got out of that alive, which is good. People are excited about that.
Speaking of bad parenting, you hear about this Japanese child that was lost, that was left in the woods
more children getting lost.
What is it? This was in Japan. I get where look. from what I understand, like Japanese and certain Asian cultures, like they're strict as hell, man. Like these are parents that don't screw around. They make like us American parents look like absolute pussies.
By the way, I saw you do the arm squeeze on old Dylan over there. You
at the
you
dinner.
had enough at dinner, and you did the arm squeeze, which is a good parent move. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but the thing is, like in the United States, the arm squeeze is about as far as you can go. It's about as far as is socially acceptable now, right? Like you can't really smack them, you can't really spank them, you can barely really yell at them really loudly. And so in Japan, these parents left their child on the side of the road. As a 7-year-old boy, left him on the side of the road because he was throwing rocks at somebody or something. Came back.
That'll set him straight.
Yeah, came back 20 minutes later. Kid's gone. He's been gone for like 4 days now, and they haven't been able to find him.
So, what's the lesson learned here, Jody? We know.
I guess it maybe, I don't know. Don't leave your kid on the side of the road. I guess.
No, do you do the we'll turn this car around like arm blind in the back seat?
I did.
Oh, yeah, you were just like fling it around a little bit.
I have one time jumped on the brake, stopped the car dead by the side of the road, flipped around, screamed in his face, and it was the quietest ride home ever. It was the greatest move I've ever pulled. Really made me
like squeaking.
Really made me feel like a man. I felt like a really tough guy when I was done really giving it to that 3-year-old.
You sure you weren't trying to find like a Dorito in the back seat? Sometimes I get hungry and I don't know what's back there. I'm going to drop something earlier in the week. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, also, coming up in just a little while, I think he's going to be joining us in about 5 minutes. We are going to be speaking to the person who actually wrote the emoji version of the Bible. This is a thing that actually is going on right now,
This is huge news, Jody.
Catching fire across the internet. We've got him. He's a huge celebrity. Will be joining us in just a little while.
Yes, he calls himself Sunglasses Smiley Face. So that's his name.
His face. He actually refers to himself as the emoji face with the sunglasses.
Sunglasses Smiley Face.
Right. Exactly.
It's a big get right there.
And also, we've got this is an interesting story that has come out here at on CBS on ABCNews.com actually. But it's not queued up.
What's that? What the hell was that? You just play a thing?
I'm trying to, but it won't. There we go.
Check out the poll, starting with Donald Trump stumping the man who can explain the theory of everything.
Yes, renowned theoretical physicist Stephen Hawking is baffled by the political success of the presumptive Republican nominee. Hawking, who speaks through a computer, told a British TV show that he can't understand Trump's popularity.
Is this like a fair news story? I don't even understand.
I mean, can anybody?
Right, I was going to say,
what's going on with him?
Does he just does Stephen? Like, why does Stephen? Because Stephen Hawking is a genius, he just gets to like pontificate about like Donald Trump. He's like, I don't really understand this Donald Trump thing. Nobody understands this Donald Trump thing. Why are you reporting on this as news?
I mean, I want to have him call in, because we all can get Stephen Hawking's in here and say something like, I don't know why he's talking about huge things besides his ass. Do like a stand-up routine with Hawking. That'd be funny. Do you think
we ought to see if he'd be willing to do that? Maybe this week during the off time we can get in touch with him, see if we can make that happen.
Very easy to get a hold of him.
Yeah, very, very easy.
Also, Ben Carson, speaking of politics, Jody, he's saying this. He's all over the Trump bandwagon. He said this recently. He compares the U.S. to a cruise ship going over Niagara Falls.
Man,
that's just stupid.
A lot of doomsday talk from all of these political candidates this season, right? Like everyone likes talking about like how much trouble we're in and how awful it is. To me, I think the United States feels like it's great, right? Come on.
I mean, think about being on a cruise ship, having a good time, maybe sucking out a frozen margarita. I mean,
Yeah, little like Caribbean music playing. It's like just
Ben Carson's an idiot.
Sailing on the open seas. Like, there's nothing wrong in this country right now.
Jody, I want to do the electric slide right now. This is fun.
Go ahead, do the electric slide. There's nothing wrong with this country. We're all good. We're about to elect Donald Trump as our president. Nothing. Maybe things aren't so good.
Maybe Ben Carson's right. Maybe we are a delightful cruise ship going over Niagara Falls and all dying.
Maybe things aren't so good. On hold right now, Scott. It is time to speak to a fast-rising celebrity. But the interesting thing about the writer of the emoji. The Emoji Bible is that the writer is
religious,
very paranoid, very wants to remain anonymous, and
I don't know if that's paranoid. He just doesn't want people to know who he is yet. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I mean, he wrote a whole Bible based on emojis. You think?
All right. Well, sunglass, smiley face, emoji. Welcome to the Jody and Scott Show. How are you?
Wow.
Hey, I'm great. How are you guys?
We're doing really, really good. Thanks for joining us on the Jody and Scott
Beautiful
Show. We
voice.
appreciate it. So could you, first of all, before we get into this, can you explain to me exactly why you feel like you need to be so anonymous? Why do you want your voice disguised while doing this interview?
Darth Vader, yeah.
Yeah, what's going on?
Is my voice disguised right now? Is this like a real thing?
Yes.
Yeah, we did it for you. You're like
Yes.
a Darth Vader-y.
Oh, that's
This is a real
awesome.
voice,
I like-
okay? You know, you like
It's a very real thing. So tell us why all the secrecy behind your persona here? Why don't you want people to know who the real person is that wrote the Emoji Bible?
this might be an actual celebrity.
I think it's kind of interesting. One thing about emojis that are just kind of interesting is that they're race and gender and language agnostic. So I think it's part of the fun and part of the symbolism, if you will, to kind of remain anonymous and choose to just go by a fun little cool emoji, if you will.
So how popular has the book been so far? Because it's like an Amazon download, right? It's like an ebook or something like that. Is that correct?
It's actually only available on the iBookstore because Amazon does not support emojis in their book formats. So if people want to start a petition, that will be something worth writing for.
All right. So
Can I ask a question, please?
Yeah, sure.
I booked
sure.
this guy. Let me ask a question. Now, Mr. Smiley Face Sunglasses, how did it start? Were you sitting in church, you were bored, you were texting your friends something? Like, what started this whole Emoji Bible?
I think that if we were to fast forward 100 years into the future, someone would have done this. So I thought, why
said,
not
"Screw 100 years, let's do it now."
myself? Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And so
How long did it take
I don't
you?
know. I just
How many of you sold is what I'd like to know. Like, or how many have been distributed since you did it? Because it's been published for how long has it been out now? Like for 4 or 5 days or something like that?
2 days. It's been out for a few days since Sunday.
Dude, we always catch these people early, like the adult coloring book and this guy.
Yeah, give us the number. Give us the number. Sunglass, smiley face, emoji. Come on.
Bible
I
emoji.
would rather not give a total number, just mostly because I don't actually know it. But not as many as you would think.
Okay.
Now, what was your favorite
Okay.
sunglass smiley face emoji? What was your favorite to write in emojis? Was it the New Testament or the Old Testament? More fun, the crucifixion or Adam and Eve?
I think, Adam and Eve was pretty great because you had the serpent emoji, which is definitely terrifying. I personally am scared of snakes, not for biblical reasons, but in general, they kind of terrify me.
I got a dick pic.
But I think Noah's Ark was definitely the most fun because you can use all the animal emojis, which are pretty cool.
And before we let you go, let me ask you this one.
We just got started with this guy. He's great.
One more here. I wanted to know which emoji did you use that you were the most proud of? Like, which one did you use creatively that you were like, where you sat back and went, "Ooh, that was a good emoji
Nailed it.
to use right there." Yeah. Which moment is the moment that you're most proud of in the entire Emoji Bible?
I think when you see just like the first line of the Bible and you see God creates, the stars and then the earth emoji, that looked pretty cool and that was kind of fun. And then that's sort of when I realized that this could actually be kind of cool. But I think, the most tricky emoji actually was getting the eternity symbol, the infinity symbol where it's like the 8 that's horizontal. I don't know, it sounds stupid, but that one was actually the hardest to find, and that's not actually even an emoji anyways.
Did you sneak the Easter Bunny in there somewhere? I love me some Easter Bunny.
I will say this is exclusive for only you guys, but
Yes.
there's a little Easter egg in the entire thing where not very many people have noticed it, but I actually misspelled a millennial on the cover of the book.
Oh, this is
And
big.
all these people who are complaining about how stupid millennials are and they can't read actually didn't notice that millennials was misspelled. So I think that's actually kind of hilarious.
Nice.
Once again, we're talking to the Emoji Bible creator. Jody, one more question. Did you well up and tear it all through the crucifixion of Jesus Christ? Was that a tough one for you to get through? Did you look sad? Did you drip a tear on an emoji or something? On your phone? Did you write the whole thing on your
I
phone?
mean, hello, sorry.
Okay, tell you what. Thank smile,
Hey!
sunglass smiley face emoji. Thank you very much for
good.
joining us. We really appreciate it. Up and coming celebrity right there. Thank you very much, sunglass smiley face emoji. Later on, there he is. There he is. Thanks. The guy who actually wrote the smiley emoji face Bible.
Jody, who needs a real celebrity like Bradley Cooper when you have that guy on, the smiley face sunglass emoji Bible writer? Come on, this is great.
Yeah.
This is a get right there.
Yeah, huge get.
Dude. That was awesome, man. Now listen,
I'm like sweating after that.
What's wrong with you? Well, you need to go to church, Jody.
I don't
If you go in there.
God, I don't even
The hairs
understand
on
what
your legs will start burning.
I don't even understand what
a
just
lot of
happened.
hair on
there.
your legs. Now listen, I don't
Okay.
like to be disinvited to a party. You know, I like to get an invite. I feel left out if I don't. Something I didn't get an invite to was last weekend's Black Bike Week in South Carolina. This is
Black Bike
unbelievable.
Week? Well, because they do like black like a black spring break thing down here in Miami Beach.
That's,
Like
that's White Bike Week.
Yeah,
That's
it's huge.
Right.
So what goes? It's just black guys that are into motorcycles that get together
That's
in
right.
South Carolina.
And actually, it's cool because we actually planted a microphone over in Black Bike Week
Oh,
to
did
see
we?
exactly what's going on there. What kind of fun we're missing out on? You know what I mean?
All right, let's tune into that microphone.
Well, it sounds like fun.
It does.
To the wall!
Yeah,
Going next year.
I'm going.
To the sweat runs down my balls!
Is that the Yin Yang Twins performing?
Female strong!
Man. There it is. Black Bike Week live.
I'm gonna buy my
live-
ticket
live
now
audio
for
from-
next year. I gotta get a ticket to that thing. That's a party going on in South Carolina right now. Black Bike Week. Wow,
From
dude.
South Carolina. So just a little while ago, we were talking about how you got your very first dick pic from a
right.
guy. Something I've I guess unfortunately never had the pleasure of receiving. I guess most girls have. I've
Jody,
never
I know
gotten
you're
one.
you're a little jealous about my dick pic.
So
I
Carla,
thought I'd
the
bring in
dick
an expert.
Yes, Carla, the dick pic expert, is with us. Carla, hello.
Hi.
How's it going,
Wow,
girl?
she's pretty hot. Too,
Yeah,
dude. You gotta see a picture of
well,
her. She's
well,
really
that was
hot
the
for a
thing.
dick pic expert.
Well, I
you
was
know?
gonna say, I think that like hot girls probably get dick pics at a much higher frequency than like sixes and below, right? I mean, that's
You mean like me, like a.
Well, yeah, I don't know, but if you like, you've only
walking around.
received one your whole life. If you're a
Yeah,
hot
that's
chick,
true.
you've probably received quite a few. Carla, how many unsolicited dick pics have you received in your in your lifetime?
Probably more than I could count, to be honest with you.
So, what kind of vibe are you
Do you have
giving
like
off?
a catalog? Do
Yeah,
you
like-
like keep them all somewhere in a
Yeah,
certain
like-
hard drive or what?
What kind of
You got
vibe are
hard
you
drive
giving?
and it-
What's going on where you're attracting these dick pics? Why do guys feel like they have to send you a picture of their junk?
You like dick?
You know, I don't know, but most of them I would say I definitely don't save. I just realized that guys don't know what they're doing when they start sending these photos. Like, they're not attractive.
So, what can a guy do to gussy up his dick
Gussy
pic?
up his dick pic,
Yeah.
yeah.
What's the?
I would say that there's definitely one really important thing is the angle that you're taking it at. Because if you're not someone who we'll say like well endowed, you don't really want to do it from the side angle because it's not doing any favors for you, right? So you want to do maybe like a downward angle, but definitely if you're not well endowed, avoid the side angle. That's my theory.
Okay.
Now, what about the from above? If you're in the shower or something, you just want to lay an above dick pic down there. Is that okay or what?
Yeah, I mean, I think that, the lighting is probably a really key factor as well. You want to make sure that everything is groomed down there. There's a lot of factors that go into it.
Now, let's
hair. What about hair? Jody has a lot of hair around his penis.
What?
Does he have to worry about
What are you talking about?
I'm just guessing.
Is that the vibe I give off? I give off like an untrimmed.
Dick,
I give off like an untrimmed vibe over here.
Face is very hairy. Yeah.
Well, yeah.
I think with hair, it's always like about preference, but my theory is that something that is well groomed and maintained, like you don't want to be completely bare down there, and you definitely don't want to have something that's out of control. So
that's me, Carla.
Just trim it up.
That's me, Carla. That's what I have going on.
Trim.
So I wait too long, but I'm married.
You really do.
You know what I mean? So
it's like Harry and Henderson down there. He loves that movie.
Carla, tell me this: does sending a dick pic to a girl ever work? Like, I mean, is this like a thing that ever, like, I've never sent one.
Banged a guy after a dick pic.
I've never sent one to a girl, but I can't imagine that there's any girl that receives an unsolicited dick pic and immediately is like, this is who I want to hang out with.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Come to my house.
I would say that you're 100% correct. I think the only time it might work is if it's someone that is soliciting the photo. That is probably the only time that it has ever worked in the history of those photos.
But I'm talking unsolicited.
What about a couple gay guys?
Scott got an
gay guys.
Yeah, you got an. Gay guys dudes are different. Like dudes,
it's constant dick pic. I heard they do butthole pics too.
Dude gets if a dude gets a dick pic and he's into dick, then like it's on. But we work differently than girls do.
I heard a butt.
Right, I would say that's not my area of expertise, so I don't know.
Okay,
maybe you should do a second hobby there. Maybe.
Yeah, maybe. I feel like
money on this.
I feel like you've got a really great career as a dick pic expert ahead of you here, Carla. I'm really.
She's rolling in dough right now.
Yeah, it sounds like you've really found your calling in life, and really, I think that your advice has been really, really spectacular. So thank you very much.
Also, Jody, I have another question for Carla. Carla, what about the balls? Is that like a thing? Do you want a lot of balls in there? Or you just skip those?
I would say avoid it at all costs. It's not cute.
Balls are
just crop
ugly.
them right out.
Seriously, like that's the thing. Like we're already at a huge disadvantage in this, right? Because penises in general are ugly, Scott. Like it's just like like it's not an attractive thing, and the balls make it much worse. Much worse.
How many?
Definitely avoid as much as you can.
That's why.
How many veins is too many?
I've always felt so bad for girls having to deal with penises all the time. It's just disgusting.
How many veins is too many?
I just avoid the veins. Avoid the veins. Avoid all of that area. It's never going to work for you.
Okay.
A couple of thick veins might do something for you.
All right.
Carla,
the dick pic expert.
Carla.
Thank you we're going to have to have you back, I think. I really
expect
really
the dick pic.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah,
anytime.
We'll send you some unsolicited dick pics and see what maybe get the review. You know.
I'm just gonna Google
Thanks,
good.
Guys.
Thank you, Carla.
I'm just gonna Google good dick pic and send it to her. And maybe I'll get laid. Who knows? I mean, the best dick pic ever. Just Google that.
That's just it. Like she just said it, and it just seems like common sense, right? Like this is not a way to pick girls up that works. Like you can't just send a picture of your penis and expect to get laid from that, and yet it seems like lots of guys are doing it, and I don't understand why.
Yeah, I got a dick pic. I'm not gay, but you know what? I was flattered. So there's a step there in the right direction. So maybe I'll throw a dick pic out there. See what happens.
I would be flattered if a guy sent me a dick pic. I think it's something.
It would make me feel by the
good.
phone tonight.
Yeah, please no.
What's their email again? Jody and Scott show.
Please don't pass my number around to people wanting to send dick pics. I would appreciate it.
Now there's some breaking news going on here, Jody, and I'm kind of shocked by it.
Is there breaking news happening
right
now?
Big time breaking news. Now, Jody, I know you are a big fan of the show I Am Kate, Bruce Jenner's transsexual show. I know you love that one. You can't miss it any time of the week. You love it. You DVR it.
Yeah.
This show, and this is kind of emotional because it's a good show. It's been pulled from Africa Cable. Can you believe that? Africa pulled I Am Kate from African Cable, and people are really shocked by this. In fact, I think if we want to go to the Caitlyn Jenner living room right now, there's some feedback on.
Get a bunch of folks together and imagine them doing some really hot stuff.
Seem upset.
1, 2, 3, rolling sound.
There we go. Actually seems exciting.
I'm not hearing any sounds, people.
I mean, it's not like he's going to go to Africa or she anytime soon.
Yeah, right there.
So this show was actually on in Africa.
Right. Which, I'm sure the Africans are very upset. In fact, if you plan on going on a trip to Africa, just make sure you DVR IMK because you won't be seeing it there.
Sounds like a choir of dick pic experts, right?
There was so many experts right now. It is so quiet in this place where I'm out.
I just didn't realize that there was such a market for dick pic experts out there.
Now, Jody, I know you just bought your Disney pass and you're very excited about that.
I am.
So
I am.
I have a list. I know you love when I have the lists, and I'm going to go through the top 4 theme parks in the world.
Oh, okay.
Hopefully yours is on the list. We'll find out.
Let's see. Okay, because let's see if is
you got your money's worth.
Is Disneyland China in there?
You're horny about this. I didn't realize.
Yeah. Okay, let's see. All right, let's hear what you got.
The top 4 theme parks in the world. This is according to attendance, rides, population. Yeah, the whole deal. Okay. Coming in at number 4, Universal Studios, Japan.
Oh, really? I've never been there. That sounds cool.
Yeah.
All right.
Coming in at number 3, Disney. Finally, right?
Disney World.
Disney Tokyo, Japan. Yeah.
Man, are any of them in the United States?
These Japanese are taking all our cred. You know what I mean? It sucks.
All right, the 2 Japanese. Let's go.
Coming in at number 2, finally, Jody, Disneyland, California.
Mike just texted in and said this list sucks, and I have to agree with him. It's the most boring list.
Oh, this is very relaxing.
This is the most boring list you have ever come to the show with.
And coming in at number 1, Jody, you got your money's worth. Disney World, Orlando.
All right.
You might make a lot of money on that wristband.
Yeah. That was a terrible list, by the way.
What was wrong with that? I mean, we live in a theme park mecca.
I'm surprised that Disneyland China didn't make it on there because this from Orlando Weekly actually says after an incredibly rough opening that included children defecating in the bushes and people carving graffiti on lampposts, the Chinese government has now issued an etiquette guide for visitors of Shanghai Disneyland. Apparently, apparently Chinese tourists are such animals that they overrun the entire park. They were pooping in bushes. They were overrunning planters. They were tearing stuff apart. And now the country has had to come in and issue guidelines for its citizens when they're visiting theme parks because they're such disgusting human beings that they thought it was okay to go to the bathroom in the bushes at Disneyland Shanghai. So remind me to never, ever go there.
Is it on the back of the map?
Yes, like they're actually.
Why are kids shitting there? What's going on?
They're handing out pamphlets explaining to people that they're not supposed to damage public property. They're not supposed to throw garbage on the ground. They're not supposed to damage flowers and gardens. Like all this list of like basic shit that everyone is supposed to understand. They are having to guide their citizens to understand that you're not supposed to do these things when you're having a good time at Disneyland Shanghai.
I know we have Capper coming up here in a second, but I wanted to talk about the Game 7 last night, the Warriors versus the Thunder.
Oh, yeah.
Your boy, Bernie Sanders, went to the game with Danny Glover. What a combo those guys are, by the way. I would watch an action comedy with those guys any day, right?
Bernie and Glover. They're both.
Do you think that's a good move for Bernie though? Isn't he like already technically out of this thing? He just won't go anywhere. Right?
I don't know exactly what Bernie's game is at this point. Like I think that his followers are so fervent and he's enjoying it so much that he just figures that maybe something's going to happen to Hillary Clinton between now and then and she gets indicted or she gets in trouble and then maybe he can make a move to get it. I really don't know. I'm not sure exactly where he is. We're not sure where Capper is. He's actually.
Where's Danny Glover?
We don't have Danny Glover as a.
I'm sure Bernie was really pissed off when he found out how much a beer was at that place. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, no doubt. Also, have you seen?
Unbelievable.
Have you seen this? Have you seen this? This is a new thing. I get excited. You're not really much of a coffee drinker, are you?
I am. We actually drink the exact same coffee. We do Starbucks, the biggest one you got, 2 pumps of sweetener, and a splash of cream.
That's
we do
right.
The same thing. That's right. We're twinsies.
That's the exact same. But now Starbucks now has the Nitro Cold Brew coffee. Have you heard about this, Scott? All right.
I'm going to tell you, my taste buds are wet.
So this is how first of all, it's served in like an ice cold pint glass, like a beer, okay? It's a Starbucks cold brew coffee infused with nitrogen. All right, so they blast nitrogen into the coffee, and it makes it look almost like a Guinness or something like that. Like it's got the bubbles going through it. It's got like almost like a tanginess. Makes it just slightly creamy and sweet. And they serve it right there like a beer in a pint glass at Starbucks. And the Nitro cold brew coffee is now available at Starbucks. I haven't had a chance to try it though, but I don't know.
Delicious.
I get excited when Starbucks brings out new drinks. This is another way I know that I'm starting to get old is when I see a news story about Starbucks having new drinks. I start thinking that it's actually something that I should be talking about with.
Jody, you're not getting that old. You're just losing your hair. No, but I was at Starbucks today, writing up some stuff for the show. And what's the limit here? I walked in there and there's a huge fat guy who looks to be unshowered, and he's sleeping. No Starbucks coffee now. He's sleeping with, I think, like what looks to be a drug dealer's cell phone with him. When do you kick these people out? And do you have to buy something? What's the deal here? This is a real story.
I feel like Starbucks have become like the neutral zone for people to do whatever the hell they want to, whether they're customers or not. If you are in a city and you need a bathroom, if you need a place with some free Wi-Fi, if you just want to sit down, if you just want to sit down and like I have seen people get barefoot comfortable at a table in a Starbucks, sit there and just whip out.
I showed you a picture of that.
That's right. You're the one that you're the one that sent the pictures. A guy with his just totally barefoot, feet up, tapping away on the laptop. Starbucks, for some reason, has become like a central hub. I mean, you do it. You leave your house and go there to work. Like it's for some reason become like the central space for people to hang out. Customers or not, I don't know.
But I actually buy a cup of coffee, Jody. Okay. I got a question for you real quick. You have a lot of sex with your wife. I do know that.
Yeah, we do all right.
It says right here.
Yeah, we do all right.
Pretty much like twice a day, from what I hear. You guys are really fervor.
No.
Is that a word, fervor?
No, not twice a day, no.
It says here, okay, the key to good married sex, and let me know what you do, is 10 minutes of spooning after the sex session. Now, I don't know if you're doing this, but you might want to jump on the spoon bandwagon that I'm all over. I do it hard.
I would say not every time, but there is a moderate amount. There's a moderate amount of spooning going on after most times, I would say.
You got to time it. It needs to be 10 minutes. How long would you say it is?
Oh, I after 3 or 4 minutes, I just kind of feel hot and sweaty and just want to roll over and go to sleep. I
usually just jump out of the bed to wash myself to make sure I don't get anything.
Well, that's the first thing. That's the first thing. Then back in bed, and then like 4 or 5 minutes of cuddling, and then I feel really hot, and I'm just like, okay, I'm going to sleep. Never make it 10 minutes, but I don't know. Seems like I'm doing all right.
I mean, keep it going. Twice a day, though?
No, not twice a day. All right, look, I would say that
spoon more, dude.
I would say we're probably in the 3 to 4 or possibly 5 times a week, and that's I would say for people that have been married almost 10 years, that's probably pretty decent, right?
Dude, and what's your session like? You over 3 minutes? Are you just busting one? Are you
just
doing double time?
It really depends, right? I mean, it can range from just like a 3 or 4 minute like done to a whole romantic thing. It really
have you tried the Viags yet or no?
I did actually one time. I did just to see how it.
Breaking news.
Just to see how it worked. I went for it and I got a free sample, and that stuff's fun. It's no joke. You ever tried the Viagra? You ever tried the Viagra?
But guys won't give it to me. They want it for themselves. They won't share any Viagra with me.
Speaking of Viagra, Capper's on the phone. Hey, Capper.
Hey-o.
Viagra's great, man.
You've tried it too. You've done the Viagra thing.
I've ran it. I mean, you need to put aside everything that weekend. You can't have any plans that weekend.
No,
you really can't.
No,
Capper gave me some stuff.
You literally need to be quarantined to a bed.
Yes, because even the slightest hint of a thought of sex, immediately you're ready to go, and it's like that for like 12 hours. Oh.
Yeah, you're like a zombie. It's bad.
Right, it is.
But
What's
it's
that
fun.
stuff that you gave me that gave me a headache for 3 weeks? You gave me something. It wasn't Viagra.
That's
some porn shop pills? Was that like porn shop pills?
Yeah, both heads were throbbing. It was really uncomfortable.
Okay,
Horrible
so
sex.
anyway, so Capper, we heard
How
you
was that?
Heard you're trying to raise some money. What do you got going on? What's the deal? Is your gambling account
I'm
empty?
into it. Well, I'm trying to make a little money to, so I can start betting baseball and get back into sports and stuff.
That's true. He's ran out of money.
So I've really came across a good venture. A buddy of mine has got me into it. We're bringing, how everything kind of comes back in cycles.
Yeah.
Well, I am now in the Beanie Baby market. So we're bringing back
like 20 years
Beanie
late.
Babies.
I feel like you're late on this
and-
one, Capper. I feel like you're late on this one, buddy. I don't know. I don't know if there's any real value in the Beanie Babies anymore, dude.
Well, yeah, it's been 20 years, so
Well,
now they're
I
worth
just
something. You
bought
break
a
them out of the
lot of them.
safe.
I bought about 20 of them.
Like just now? Like
and
new
the
ones?
guy sold them to me they were $1,000 for 20 of them. I got them pretty cheap.
Oh, my God.
So he said we can return them get a return on them for $3,000. I'm doing the holidays. I've got 4th of July coming up. We've got stars. I've got the Irish St. Patty's Day guy. His name is
You should do a little bit
Seamus.
more research.
Are you? Wait a second.
Yeah.
Are you right now trying to sell Beanie Babies on this podcast? Is that what's
Do you have
happening
America
right
Bear?
now?
Can I mean, people
Why
are
not?
out there. This is a hobby.
You don't.
People
you would be
collect
better.
these still.
You would be better off selling the porn shop sex pills, reselling those, than doing whatever
Oh,
you're
no,
doing
horrible
right
headache
now.
with
What
those,
are you doing?
No, I think
No.
Beanie
Do you
have any
Babies will
extra?
come back.
Oh,
I
don't
do.
even know their names.
And
you don't even know their names. How are you going to
Hold
sell
on.
these things?
Seamus
Tabasco
is
the Bull?
St. Patty's Day one. And
Do you have a Peanut
he's
the
in
Royal
mint
Blue Elephant?
condition.
Okay.
Seamus is in mint condition. I am selling this thing mint condition. Beautiful baby.
Wow.
It's got a little bit of orange hair around the top. It looks like a little leprechaun. Okay? Beautiful condition. It's yours for $599 right now.
That's not bad.
Right now, you can
Make a
get this
payment plan?
thing. No, I need
$20 a
cash.
month.
I need money right now
You do.
for this thing.
I don't-
I got to move these things. I just spent $1,000 on them.
I
That's
don't
too
feel
bad.
like that's a shame. I feel bad
You
for
get
you,
a better
buddy.
deal
but
on that. Yeah.
I feel like you may have
Well,
gotten
we've
hustled.
got Pumpkin.
Yeah.
He's the one for Halloween.
That's big.
We've got Rich the Pilgrim. He's for Thanksgiving.
I love him.
We've got all different guys for the Beanie Baby holidays that are coming up.
There's Beanie
Don't
Baby.
you want to
Cover
get
every
out
holiday.
gifts to your family and your friends?
What about your son?
No.
He doesn't
Your
like
son.
them.
No, I'm good. Thanks.
He doesn't like them, but these are really good collectibles. Something you
What do they
guys
smell
need
like?
to really get into. I'll get the whoa! I will get this price down to $450 for Seamus.
That's not bad.
Seamus the leprechaun.
That'd be pretty good, but I don't. I think I'm gonna
20-year-old
pass. I'm gonna
stuffed
pass.
animal.
I'm good. Thanks, though. Who are you trying to sell these to right now? Who's
Are
buying
these in the airtight
these?
plastic or what?
I think people will get these.
Okay.
I'm telling you.
Okay.
There's adults out there that like this kind of stuff.
Okay, Capper.
Jody, Beanie
John
Babies
was
are
talking to
back.
me about it the other day.
Capper, tell you what. Hold on 1 second. Just hold on. We'll on the way out of the show, you can make one last shot at selling your Beanie Babies. Just hold on. Oh my God.
Does he have
Scott.
Decade to Bear? Because that's a good one. What
Oh.
about Princess Bear?
Jesus.
That says right here it's worth $5.
Is he serious right now? All right.
I don't know. Do you want to give your kid a 20-year-old stuffed animal? I mean,
it's
where
time,
has
look,
it been?
It's time. I think it's time for the reveal. Let's go ahead and. Let's
Oh, we're
go
doing
ahead.
it?
Yeah, I think it's time.
Broadcasting live downtown Orlando. Stagger in tonight doing a big tiki pig roast. I'm excited about that, Jody.
Very
but
exciting. Yes.
That's all fun. This next thing's not very fun, okay? Scientists have just revealed, and this is... I almost cried when I read this.
Oh man.
Scientists revealed that the T-Rex actually had big lips.
What?
That would cover its teeth.
T-Rex have lips?
Big dick-sucking lips.
Oh, Jesus, Scott. No,
cover
Scott. No, he just
the
had
T-Rex teeth. No.
He just had
listen
lips,
to me,
Scott. That they
this
just
has been
had
rumored
lips.
because there was
That's-
a T-Rex. There was a T-Rex found next to a brontosaurus, and Jody, imagine walking in on a T-Rex, giving fellatio to a large brontosaurus with the dinosaur dick-sucking lips. God, what a sick planet this was before we took over. God damn. Sorry to tell you that. It's a sick universe, man. Good thing the comet came in and blew this place up and got them out of here.
What the
By the way, a big tiki party going on down here at Stagger Inn tonight. We're roasting a pig.
Hold on a second. We're just gonna pretend that never happened. What the fuck was that?
What the hell
Excuse
is
me?
wrong with you?
That's a very twisted real life thing.
No,
life isn't easy, man.
You just did a whole thing about a Tyrannosaurus Rex having dick-sucking lips and hooking up with a brontosaurus? What the fuck
If you ever
was
thought
that?
this world was easy, you pulled the wrong card, okay? It ain't easy in this world. It's sick.
What?
Okay? By the way, a big party going on downtown tonight. Stagger Inn, doing a tiki pig roast. We're going to get wasted down here. And after that story, I might have to do a shot immediately right after that. You know what I mean? I feel weird.
Easter egg Beanie Baby, Peter Cottontail, going along with Pumpkin at Halloween. Rich the Thanksgiving Pilgrim.
This Beanie Baby idea is about as old as Dinosaur.
$400 for the whole pack. Please
Do they have
take these damn
DSLs?
things off my head.
How are the lips on these Beanie Babies? Any of
Do
them
you
have
Febreze these things before you start
Some of
selling
them have beautiful curly hair like pubes.
Actually, one of the bartenders here said she might be interested in America Bear. Still an America Bear? She said $10.
It's like buy a Beanie Baby from him and get a free Jolt Cola.
$400 for the holiday package. Take them away from me. Take them away.
He's already ready to lose $600.
All right, Capper. Good luck. I hope you're able to unload. I hope you're able to unload that inventory.
Jody, I want to thank a
Good
few
luck
people
out
for
there.
coming on tonight. Of course, Capper, thank you very much. The smiley sunglasses emoji Bible guy. He was great.
Really great stuff with that Bible emoji guy. Really great stuff.
Dude, we're going to hit breaking news with that.
Oh, I know. All over.
Carla Rissell, the dick selfie expert, she was gorgeous. Wasn't she? She is beautiful,
impressive.
that woman.
Really impressive.
I'm going to send her my dick pic and see what she says about mine. It'd be good. 3 veins in that thing.
Look at
what a twisted reveal, huh? My God.
Well, we'll be back next week. You can find us at jodyandscottshow.com. You can find us on iTunes and Stitcher. If you listen all the time, subscribe. If you don't, then don't. Whatever. We'll
Remember, big party happening tonight at Stagger Inn, downtown Orlando on Central. Let's start drinking right now, man. I'm ready.
And remember those T-Rex lips.
DSLs, baby.
Good luck forgetting about that one. See you next week.
Wow, dude. Peace.